Hi, this is Human Essence, and on today's video, I'm going to be actually speaking about my own personal reaction to watching Dan Rashbaum on Surviving the Survivor. Now, I don't usually feel so strongly about this case, and I know that people get very, very upset if somebody gives any kind of opinion about the lack of guilt or innocence of the parties involved in this case. And that's understandable. But this was different because that basic human intuition of not wanting to be manipulated kicked in. And I don't know why I had that reaction. So I've been thinking about it, and I think that there was an effort there, and I could be wrong, but there was an effort there to create a controversy so that there would be some kind of split, a reaction to Donna Adelson's possible guilt or innocence, so that some people in the public would be arguing that they're not sure, and other people would be saying, oh, we think that she's likely guilty based on this evidence, even though she's innocent until proved guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. But then when this holier than thou stuff came in about the justice system and prosecutors being there for victims and defense attorneys being there because of a right to a trial, most people are not doing these jobs because they are such holy people. They're doing them because something in their life put them in this career, and then most people want to feel good about what they do. So prosecutors don't want to feel like I'm locking up people for their lives, and defense attorneys don't want to feel like I'm defending somebody who seems to be a bad criminal. No, they're like, we're doing a wonderful thing, and the justice system is the most wonderful thing. Well, there are a lot of people who have failed by the justice system, as he pointed out, and there are a lot of people who work for very little to help to defend people who really might not get fair trials, right? People at legal aid, they work for very little. So all of this holier than thou and bringing up Dan Martell and what he would have thought, it was really felt very, very manipulative to me. And I felt angry listening to it. I felt like, don't try that with us. Don't mess around with us. The audience on YouTube is not stupid, so I don't think it was really a good plan, and I do think it has backfired. And then there's a bunch of people say, oh, what a good person it is. I'm not saying whether this is a good person or not a good person, nor do I care. I don't know this person. I'm just saying I'm reacting to the feeling of being manipulated, and that bothers me. And this has nothing to do with justice or anything else. It's that idea of being manipulated. And this is, I think, what gets a lot of people upset about this case, in that those who have the least ability to manipulate others or to use money were locked up, and the other people are manipulating, saying it's the fault of people who look at evidence and come to conclusions who are the problem. And that really annoyed me. So I don't usually talk about my own reactions to things, but I did have a reaction to this one. And thanks for listening. Then again, maybe not, and maybe my reactions have only to do with me, and I'm completely off the mark. So do celebrate uncertainty.